Hey, hi, hello, I'm Isak Keller, founder, producer, and curator of the world's first AI-generated theater festival. I'm also the playwright behind the play that's going to change everything, the world's first play written by GPT-3. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the festival here, why it's happening, hopefully clear up any questions you might have. So 2 years ago, I heard about GPT-3, world's most advanced text-generating AI. I saw some people posting about it. I saw some people putting characters and scenes together, saying it was crazy human-like, profound, generating lots of cool stuff. And I was like, I want to mess around with that. Also, there are a lot of tech guys that are very unimaginative playing with it right now, and I think I could do better. So I snuck into the early access period, pretended to be a software engineer. I don't know anything about coding. And I stayed up till 6 a.m. that night. I finally got in. I wrote a big dumb play where SpongeBob and Patrick smoke a bunch of weed. I yelled about it on Twitter for few months after that, see if I could get it to go viral or at least get a production or something. Jeremy O. Harris and Paula Vogel did retweet it, but I don't think anything came of it. I doubt they read it or anything. And then I sent it to some old professors. Robert Quillenkamp was like, hey, this is great. I would see a festival of short plays of stuff like this. And I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. So I spent the next 2 years chasing down people, getting them to hop on Zoom with me. I'd share my screen, share my early access, and they would experiment with script writing with GPT-3 in collaboration with, you might say. So I think this is a cool record of theater artists interacting with GPT-3 for the first time, sort of a record of what they were thinking of. And I think it can be revelatory in some ways. A theater in England, the Young Vic Theatre, I believe, did a production called AI. Three very cool artists working together with a group of actors. They built this play over 3 days in front of an audience, which is sort of what I'm doing here. I think they are technically the second GPT-3 play and the first one to get produced in real life. So that's very cool. They asked a lot of these questions. Time Magazine did a great piece on them that kind of focused on the danger of creating with data sets that are this large. There are a lot of AI safety controversies going right now. I think we're going to have a lot of these hard conversations, and I don't want the theater world to be left behind, as we often are tech-wise. We're going to have these big conversations about AI safety, the role of creatives moving forward, if it's just going to be pulling from an internet ocean's worth of content, curation, things like that. Intellectual property, I think, is going to be an insane battle when things are just able to generate and circumvent faster than people can enforce. I don't know. I just think this festival is just asking that we start considering the power of AI, bad or good, in the theater field and beyond. But I think the examples in the theater field are fun because it's such an unfeely data-based thing, but then we're injecting the most human art form. Enjoy. There are a lot of silly plays, too. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the world's first AI-generated theater festival.